Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE is synonymous with the mainstream entertainment world, but that was not always the case. The company began solidifying its relationship with Hollywood at WrestleMania I, but the Attitude Era brought a resurgence to the efforts. A key moment with greats of the Stamford-based promotion was just celebrated by Triple H, but he left one major name out. World Wrestling Entertainment made history on March 18, 2000, when The Rock became the first Attitude Era superstar to host NBC's Saturday Night Live. He was accompanied by Triple H, Paul White, aka Big Show, Mick Foley, and Vince McMahon. This is often touted as the first SNL hosting gig by a WWE superstar, but Hulk Hogan and Mr. T hosted the show before WrestleMania I in 1985. The Great One was joined by his famous colleagues in the monologue, and later in various skits. This was weeks before WrestleMania 2000 was headlined by The Game, with Stephanie McMahon retaining the WWE Championship in a fatal four-way elimination match over The Rock with Mr. McMahon, Mick Foley with Linda McMahon, and Big Show with Shane McMahon. WWE's current Chief Content Officer took to X Twitter to congratulate us on their 50th anniversary, which will be today with that 3-hour special. While Triple H did not mention his father-in-law, he shared a clip from the monologue and mentioned Rock, White, and Foley. The People's Champion went on to host SNL 4 more times, and he's made at least one cameo appearance as The Rock Obama. His second hosting gig on April 13, 2002 was the final time Dwayne Johnson hosted the show as The Rock. World Wrestling Entertainment held its NXT Vengeance Day PLE on Saturday in Washington, D.C. Triple H took to X/Twitter to congratulate Stephanie Vaquer on capturing the Women's North American Championship from Fallon Henley in the premium live event opener. Henley's reign went for 110 days after dethroning inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion Kalani Jordan at Halloween Havoc. Jordan's reign lasted 140 days as Triple H, one of the most legendary and influential figures in the history of professional wrestling, celebrates his 50th anniversary in 2025. It is only fitting to take a look back at the career of this iconic figure and the impact he has had on WWE and the wrestling world as a whole. Few in the history of sports entertainment have managed to achieve the kind of legacy Triple H has built. From his beginnings as an ambitious young talent to becoming one of the biggest names in wrestling history, his journey is an inspiration to fans, athletes, and even those in creative industries beyond the ring. His career spans over decades of unforgettable moments that have shaped the modern WWE landscape. In this special message, Triple H looks back at one of the most defining and historic moments in WWE history, both in his career and the company's evolution. It's a celebration of legacy, storytelling, passion, and the countless contributions that have made Triple H a mainstay of the wrestling industry. The early days, a rising star. Paul Levesque, known to the world as Triple H, didn't always have the reputation he enjoys today. Born on July 27, 1969, in New Hampshire, he grew up with a passion for sports, and like many in the world of professional wrestling, found himself drawn to the physicality, spectacle, and drama that the squared circle represented. Triple H's journey started in the early 1990s, where he honed his craft in the wrestling territories before landing in WWE, then known as the WWF. His early WWE days were characterized by his time as Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a snobbish aristocrat character that reflected the best and worst of an elite class, and he quickly garnered attention with his exceptional athleticism and ability to play a villain. While many superstars find success early on or fade into obscurity, Triple H had something special. His commitment to his craft, intense work ethic, and unwavering belief in his own potential made him stand out. While he faced struggles and battles with his persona in the ring early on, Triple H's resilience paid off when he took on one of the most famous personas in professional wrestling history, The Game. The transformation into Triple H marked the beginning of his rise as one of the most dominant figures in WWE. From The Game to the King of Kings. Triple H's career has been marked by numerous landmark moments, both in-ring and out of it. His legacy, however, has been solidified by his multifaceted role within WWE. The title of the game wasn't just a gimmick, it represented his approach to professional wrestling, a man who was always determined to play at the highest level, to win at any cost. Along with his in-ring skills, his mic work, his psychological warfare, and his ability to connect with the crowd made him a near unstoppable force. One of the defining aspects of Triple H's career is his evolution. From the moment he stepped into the ring, he became an integral part of WWE's transformation, especially during the Attitude Era, where the company faced intense competition from WCW. He stood as one of the cornerstones of WWE's success in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Triple H was a key figure in some of the biggest feuds of his time, including legendary battles with Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, and many others. His matches at WrestleMania, in particular, became must-watch spectacles, each one contributing to his legendary status. Of course, his rivalry with The Rock has become one of the most iconic of all time. The chemistry between the two was undeniable, and their battles inside the ring, both for the WWE Championship and for respect, became pivotal in defining the direction of WWE during the late 1990s and early 2000s. The moment that changed history: Triple H and the Ultimate WrestleMania match. If we were to choose one moment that truly encapsulates the influence of Triple H in WWE history, it would undoubtedly be his series of matches with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The Undertaker's undefeated streak at the grandest stage of them all became a holy grail for WWE fans, and Triple H was the man tasked with trying to end it. Their match at WrestleMania 27, 2011, wasn't just a physical contest. It was an emotional story of respect, legacy, and redemption. Triple H, as the Game, knew what it would take to defeat the undefeated Undertaker, but what ensued was something more than just a wrestling match. It was a battle of wills between two of the biggest names in WWE history. The sheer brutality of the match and the closing moments, with both men pushing themselves to their absolute limits, set a precedent for the kind of storytelling WWE would come to be known for. However, it wasn't just the match that made the feud legendary, it was the continuation of the rivalry. The rematch at WrestleMania 28, the end of an era match, saw Triple H, The Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels in a Hell in a Cell match, adding further layers to an already rich story. Triple H's ability to craft a narrative inside the ring, combining the storytelling with physicality, was unparalleled. It wasn't just about winning or losing, it was about leaving an indelible mark on the business. He was creating history with every move. The emotional finale, with Triple H and The Undertaker embracing at the end of their final encounter, marked the closing of a chapter not only in their careers but in the history of WWE. This was truly one of the most iconic moments in the history of the company, and it symbolized the transition from the era of legends to a new wave of talent. Triple H had proven yet again that he was more than just a wrestler. He was a storyteller, a visionary, and a driving force behind WWE's enduring legacy. The creative genius: Triple H's evolution beyond the ring. As Triple H's in-ring career began to slow down, his influence on WWE took on a new shape. After years of being in the spotlight, he shifted to a more behind-the-scenes role, working closely with WWE Chairman Vince McMahon to help develop the next generation of superstars. Triple H's transition to an executive role within the company saw him take on a major responsibility: overseeing talent development and creative direction for WWE's developmental brand, NXT. NXT quickly became a breeding ground for future WWE stars, and Triple H's fingerprints were all over it. His passion for discovering, training, and molding young talent to succeed in WWE's high-pressure environment made NXT a crucial part of the company's success in the 2010s. Triple H built NXT into a brand that not only developed wrestlers but gave fans a platform to discover new talent from all around the world. He opened the doors to international wrestling, bringing in talent from Japan, the UK, Mexico, and beyond. Through NXT, Triple H helped bridge the gap between generations. He nurtured and mentored superstars who would go on to define the next era of WWE. Stars like Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and countless others came through NXT under his leadership, shaping the WWE roster for years to come. His emphasis on a diverse mix of wrestling styles, from technical proficiency to high-flying excitement, created a brand that resonated deeply with the modern audience by reintroducing long-form storytelling through NXT and allowing wrestlers to evolve as characters. Triple H brought a sense of tradition back to WWE storytelling, which at times had been diluted in the pursuit of mainstream success. His innovative approach to wrestling gave new opportunities for smaller talents to shine, and for wrestling as an art form to flourish again. Triple H's 50th anniversary, a legacy secured. As Triple H celebrates his 50th anniversary, it's clear that his impact on WWE, and on professional wrestling in general, cannot be overstated. From his early days as a cocky aristocratic heel to his role as the Game and King of Kings, Triple H has been a defining figure of multiple wrestling eras. His numerous world championship victories, his legendary rivalries, and his ability to craft stories that captured the imagination of fans have made him a true icon of the industry. Yet, what truly separates Triple H from many of his peers is his ability to evolve. Even when the spotlight shifted away from him as an active competitor, he embraced a new role as a leader, teacher, and mentor to the next generation of WWE superstars. His legacy is not just built on his own accomplishments, but on the incredible talent he helped cultivate and develop. Triple H's mark on WWE is undeniable. He was a key player in the company's most significant moments, from the Attitude Era to the modern era of WWE's global dominance. He was not only a cornerstone of the in-ring product, but also a driving force behind the scenes, ensuring that WWE's future remained bright. As he reflects on his 50th anniversary, Triple H will undoubtedly look back at his career with pride. He is a living testament to the idea that hard work, dedication, and passion can create a lasting legacy. What started as a young man's dream in New Hampshire became an international phenomenon, and the ripples of his influence will continue to be felt for years to come. In the end, Triple H's story isn't just one of championships, rivalries, or match of the year candidates. It's a story of the evolution of an entire industry, one in which he has played a crucial role both in front of and behind the curtain. 50 years may have passed, but the legacy of Triple H is far from over. His place in history is secure, and the world of WWE will forever be shaped by his indelible contributions to the business. And as for what's next for Triple H? Well, as he's always said, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And for Triple H, the journey is far from over. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.